First approaching the ring. Weighing in at none of your damn business.
Wow, I didn't think anybody could weigh at none of your damn business.
Ladies and gentlemen, Angelina Rush.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, brash, young, cocky, and quite frankly, beautiful Angelina Rush came out and had the nerve to interrupt Jazz, and quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, that should be on her tombstone when Jazz gets through with her.
Ladies and gentlemen, her opponent. First, the champ national band of the ECW. Hall of Fame, two-time WWE Women's Champion, the NWA Women's Champion, WEW World Champion, from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 180 pounds of solid muscle. Ladies and gentlemen, the Female Fighting Phenom, Jazz!
There she is, ladies and gentlemen. The Female Fighting Phenom herself, Jazz. Tell you what, Miss Rush here is in a world of trouble. Jazz is the last person you would want to tick off, and she did a fine job of doing that earlier tonight, interrupting that award ceremony. It's Angelina not impressed, but I believe in just a few seconds, this Jazz here was going to literally tear her a new one. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to throw out a shout out to my broadcast partner, Mean Matt Dunn, who could not be here tonight. And we start off with Miss Angelina Rush with a reverse hammerlock on the Female Fighting Phenom. Miss Rush showing that she does have some skills behind her claims. It's going to take a lot more than a reverse hammerlock. And speaking of reverse hammerlocks, there's one right there for you by Jazz. Jazz wrenching. Oh my God. Several knees and just tosses Angelina around like she was a sack of potatoes. Well, you heard it, folks. Oh! You do not want to raise the ire of the Female Fighting Phenom, Jazz. Jazz warning her, and if I was Miss Rush here, I would heed the warning of Jazz. And here we go. Go behind by Miss Angelina here. And Jazz trying to find some way to power out of this. Jazz going for the hair. And there's a reversal by the Female Fighting Phenom. And Miss Angelina not happy with the way everything has been going so far. Oh, Angelina now clubbing blows to the back of Jazz. Shoots her off into the ropes. Misses a clothesline. Arm drag. Beautifully done by Jazz. And out to the outside goes Miss Angelina. Miss Angelina pacing on the outside as Jazz continues to dominate 99.9% of this match. There we go, Miss Angelina probably starting to regret ever coming out here tonight. Oh, wait a minute, a schoolgirl by Jazz when they're in the ropes. Jazz with a schoolgirl on Miss Angelina. And now Jazz with an arm wringer on Miss Rush here. Jazz very strong, very powerful. Again, she's got an incredible, oh my God. An incredible strength. Oh, again, over the shoulder goes the arm of Angelina. Jazz just taking it to. Good God, Miss Angelina. Angelina trying to find any way she can to get out of this arm wringer. She had her arm nearly broken several times. Oh, man. Talking about yanking something out of the socket. Jazz has enough strength to do that. I'm holding my shoulder every time I see that, ladies and gentlemen. Now Jazz again going with that arm wringer again. On the Female Fighting Phenom is just taking it to young Miss Angelina again. She's probably starting to regret ever opening up her mouth and interrupting that award ceremony where Miss Jazz was named the LCW Ladies Wrestler of the Year. Jazz taking it to Angelina, showing her just why she is called the Female Fighting Phenom. It's just not another moniker. Angelina has Jazz back up in the corner here, which calls for a break, and I think Angelina went to the eyes of Jazz and buries the shoulder right in the midsection of Jazz. And again, taking the air right out of the former two-time WWE Women's Champion. Oh, went for a splash in the corner. Jazz saw it coming. Angelina met turnbuckle. Now Jazz is back on the attack here. In a chop right to the throat. And now Jazz returns the favor. Buries the shoulder right into the breadbasket of Angelina. And again. I do not envy Miss Angelina at all. As Jazz charging. Oh, runs right into the foot of Angelina. Angelina had that move very well scouted. Oh, God! What a clothesline by Jazz. Did you hear that? That's got to be it. How in the world did Angelina kick out of that? I do not know. Jazz literally almost decapitated Angelina with a clothesline that could very well rival JBL's clothesline from hell. And Angelina is just, as you see here from our great cameraman here, just her, just look at her face, ladies and gentlemen. The face tells the story. And now a side headlock applied by Jazz. Again, Jazz is just so strong. She can take a move, an elementary move like that, and just squeeze your head until it pops. Trust me, right now she can pop her head. Oh, man. If Jazz wanted to, she could pop Angelina's head like a grape. Angelina is trying to throw Jazz off of that side headlock. Jazz is holding on. Now she's fighting her way out of it. But still, Jazz will not relinquish her grasp. And a counter. A knee breaker counter, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man! And now another shot to the left knee and the left leg of Jazz. This is a pretty smart move, a pretty intelligent move by Angelina to take the wheel out from Jazz. Jazz doesn't have that strength and power advantage. Now Angelina is starting to get confident in her moves, in her abilities. She's got Jazz on the ropes here, targeting the left knee, the left leg of the Female Fighting Phenom. Again, another great shot of that maneuver from our cameraman here. Jazz being tied up. Oh, man. That left leg is just being wrenched by Angelina. Jazz is trying to find some way to get out of this hold. And she kicked Angelina right in the head. But the damage has already been done. So Angelina goes right back to the left leg of Jazz. Getting Jazz in a world of trouble here. As I'm being joined at the commentary table here by our acting commissioner, Mr. Brian Largent. Sir, first off, great decision on our double main event tonight. Mustang and Scott Phoenix taking on the Rocket and Wild Thing Mikey Boudreaux.
Well, I know you probably caught this, but he called me a fake-ass Jim Ross. The thing is, Jim Ross is a good friend. I know him. I've talked to him before. I've been to a number of his shows, so that's a compliment to me. It doesn't matter.
Exactly, and I idolize Jim Ross.
Oh, Jim Ross is the man.
Exactly.
But it's like a compliment, so it doesn't matter. But at any rate, the thing is, he's barking about his contract. But what he needs to do is he needs to look at my contract and see that I got the power to make it happen.
Stinger! Jazz Stinger! That should be it, sir. Cover and a 3 count.
Simply the best. Well, I got to go make a presentation, so I'll see you.
Jazz Fighting through the pain, was able to hit the Jazz Stinger. Gaining the win over Angelina, who now knows that Jazz is not washed up.
LCW for inviting to their event tonight. Remember the mishap right there? That's what you call taking somebody to school. She wanna call me washed up, dried out. Yeah, I'm a mother of two. I just had twins 2 years ago. But time is still, baby. Sophie is back, right? I'm still the queen bee of the square circle. Ain't that right? Do y'all wanna see Jazz back in the house? Thank y'all the best fans down. Love y'all. God bless y'all. Enjoy the rest of the show.